to. The world away is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of Kraken. Stand by for laughs and let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. I've got two dachshunds who love to bark and a resin cube around a shark. Hello, Christian from Grantham. I hope you love my new anthem. The world away is streaming live. Models and projects coming alive. A car crash maybe with a mug of Kraken. Stand by for laughs and let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic. Let's get frantic.
Good evening to the very last normal live stream of the year. Because next week, believe it or not, how quick has that come round? We got the Christmas quiz, and then things are happening after that, which I'll go into in a second. But yeah, this is the last live stream. I still can't believe that. And how on earth, Stuart Edwards, did you get Commando from just that picture? It's not even got Schwarzenegger in it. It's just a guy walking on the plane. But look, Stuart Edwards, Anthony African Bungle Ferret, Scott Cusson, Spider Sprue, Carl Williams, Mark Poppins, Pringleleaf. Everyone got Commando. I thought that was going to be hard. I really do need to make it really obscure, don't I? I think that's the way of things going. But how the devil is everyone? Couple of things to address. First off, late yesterday on my members stream, I was building this LaFerrari. I don't know what I'm talking about. The Ferrari 330 P4. That is by far the most detailed model. I'm telling you, out of all the models we built, that is the most detailed. Just to put a radiator together, which was like 2 stages last night, it got me so stressed. And I was struggling with it. And then I ended the stream, and about 4 minutes after ending the stream, everything just slipped into place I couldn't do on the stream. Go figure. So once again, if you are a Patreon member or a YouTube channel member, you would have got another post saying I did it. Just the way of it. So I do need to slow down on those things. But I did mention to some folks last night about some stuff that's been going on in December, and I did touch on it last week on the Thursday's live stream. I watched back my video, and I just need to say now, it's nothing health related. I'm completely healthy. We're both, me and Esther, are completely healthy. There's nothing health related. But I am going to be telling you something hopefully over Christmas, so which is going to be pretty cool. But it's nothing to do with health because yeah, I'm drinking rum for crying out loud, which is all cool. But I really appreciate some people who did email me. Mrs. Welder Wayne has read those emails as well. Got a little bit upset, but really appreciated that person who did email me. I really do appreciate that. The other thing is I've forgotten some birthdays, as Will has reminded me. Happy birthday. This is for some birthdays which have happened already. So we got Rachel was on Tuesday, was it? Chris Fangdock, I think you were Tuesday. Rachel was Monday. One of you, well, what days were what? Will, help me out. We got some birthdays. Will and Chris Fangdock in the... that's your new name, Chris, now. You're going to have to change it by default. Chris Fangdock. Chris Hurst. Chris Fangdock Hurst. It's your birthday. Or it was your birthday. And I didn't even actually click when you said about the getting your bus pass now. I just thought, well, you know, back when I was younger, a whippersnapper, you used to get your bus pass at 64, but I guess they've changed that now and made it older. I don't know. Please don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. All cool. I didn't manage to get Gorgo. I'm still looking for that. So it's been a while since I saw that. Couple of links for you before I go on. So we've got, first off, where are we? Should have had all this ready, Wayne. What are you doing? Okay, so this one here first. This is the link for next week. It's also in the social media. That's for the Christmas quiz. Haven't created the answer forms yet. I've still got about 10 questions left to write. I do warn you, I'm warning you now, because of the way I've changed the format now. Let me just get this ready to copy and paste as well. This is the link for, it will pop up in chat as well, but that's the link there for the Christmas draw for the best model of 2025. So there's not long left now. That's going to be closing Wednesday night for Thursday morning. So midnight, 12:01 Thursday morning. Great British time, Greenwich Mean Time. So yeah, that's for that. But yeah, it's going to be a lot harder because I've changed the format for the quiz from, just general knowledge questions to 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And I struggled with the first two, getting questions. I had to get like AI to help me because I can't answer some of them as well. Now I know the answers obviously now because I put them in, but I do think they're a little bit harder. But then I've got to put myself in the mind of the people that were brought up in the 50s and 60s. Are probably going to think this is really easy for those sort of questions. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But there's picture questions, there's sound questions, so you're going to need to have your speakers on, and there's also just some general knowledge regarding that era sort of thing. Now, we have got some prizes. It's going to be the space station, not that one. Look, it's up here. I managed to get it up here at the back. It's not up there yet because it's just too big. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm talking about the Roker space station, the wooden one that I believe Will's Workshop has been building on his channel. That's one of the prizes. And thank Ian from Partwork Upgrades, who actually came here today. We had a good old chat, didn't we, Ian? Ian's actually donated a lot of prizes for the quiz this year. We've got some free Wise Terminators in standing positions and sitting positions. We've got Terminator goblets, Terminator glass thing, Terminator, a Millennium Falcon lamp, Ghostbusters figures, all 4 of them for Ghostbusters. They're slightly too small for that, but if you had a perspective thing going on with your display, they'd look absolutely brilliant. But there's quite a few prizes, but we'll explain that next week. And remember, next week, the Christmas quiz starts at 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So if you're over in the east coast of America, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, it's going to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that's right. And if you're in California and LA, I ain't got a clue. I don't know. I haven't got a clue at all. You will have noticed in chat that a lot of people now have got 2 years. So the people who've got a ring by their name, they've now been a member for 2 years. So they've got the old... Yeah, I've got myself a soundboard now and I managed to get this desktop audio working, so you can expect that more soon as well, which is pretty cool. I want to thank you all for last week. I mean, that was just driving me. Oh wow, what do you say? What do you say to that? For all the people that look, it's happening again now. I'll have a look at that in a minute. We've got some people join the channel. Steve, thank you for Steve Haynes. I believe you gifted Steve Haynes a membership when the stream started. Just so you know, so I did mention this on Wednesday. But I will mention it today, and hopefully it's not so doom and gloom now, because yesterday it did sound like there's something medically wrong with me. It's not. December's been a pretty tough month for myself and Mrs. World Away at the moment, and we've been battling through it. And I've been keeping things in the background, sort of thing. And because of that, we've got some really good news coming up as well, which I can't tell you about. But because of that, I wanted to do something for Mrs. World Away. Now we're going away, as you know, to Scotland on the 30th of December. Just to the 2nd, just for a small trip. So what I've done is, because of all the things that you did last week, is that I've actually extended that by another 3 days. So we're actually going to Scotland from the 27th now for the whole week, which does mean, Lou, that I'm going to be off to Doune Castle. I'm going to be doing my Holy Grail bit around Doune Castle. But I am in that same log cabin and stuff like that. In fact, we couldn't get the log cabin that we wanted. So what we've got to do is we're going in one that's actually been upgraded for us. And then we're going to be moving halfway through the holiday to the one that we're normally in. So it might be a bit of a letdown, I don't know. But I have to say, Forest Holidays, and there's a person I spoke to called Leia, as in Princess Leia, was absolutely brilliant, because this is the 6th year that we've gone. We've had so much drama at these holidays, all good drama, some bad, but they've been so understanding. It's where we had our honeymoon. They're just a brilliant holiday company. So I'm going to give them big shout outs and all that. They didn't give me nothing that I asked for, but they did offer me a discount, which is cool, if that makes sense. So I did get a discount on those extra 3 days as well. But yeah, Forest Holidays, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I am going to be going away from the 27th, which means I'm not going to have time to get videos in the bag. So there won't be any videos from the 27th of December till probably the 3rd of January. So, but I will be posting on social media. And talking about posting on social media, have you all been keeping up with my 24-day countdown to Christmas? If you haven't, this is what's been going on.
On the 11th day up to Christmas, E.T. tries the phone to call the Ecto Ghostbusters to bust the singing alien that's lamenting about a great white shark while the Titanic's being haunted by a possessed LaFerrari on a spinning space station ring. Holding an apocalyptic gauntlet, surrounded by a gremlin and gizmo. Dead or alive, RoboCop and a Terminator under the tree.
I am so enjoying making those. Now, I've already filmed up to day 21, just so you know. Oh, we've got Happy Birthday still going. Whoa, I'll just turn it off. There you go. Yeah, let's turn that off. I bet that was all driving you nuts, that was. I just noticed that on the screen. I wonder what was going on there. Yeah, so that means, yeah, I bet you Esther's going to be telling me in a minute, turn the Happy Birthday thing off. Yeah, so I've been enjoying that. So I'm up to day 21 at the moment. It does get a bit trippy and out there, just so you know, because I had to think of ways to link models together. So yeah, it does get really trippy. I think the only other thing I've got here, 2 more things, and that is I'm going to put Will's Workshop's link down here in chat, but you can also click on his name as well. If you subscribe to Will's channel, he's actually going to be doing a live stream. As a matter of fact, I can click over to this monitor here, and you can see it's already set up by the look of it. 24-hour live stream. You know my fairings with that. Let's see if Will can do it. And you need to have the countdown, the 24. I see you got the font. Beep, beep, beep. So that's going to be on the 20th, Saturday the 20th. So that's next Saturday, isn't it? Not this Saturday, next Saturday. Start at 8:30 in the morning. Bless you. He's going to be building the Subaru. So, yeah, looking forward to that. This is from IXO. I believe it's been donated from Mike Lane, which is pretty cool. Chris Hurst, when you said civilized, I was thinking of that scene from Gremlins 2. You know, with the intelligent gremlin that I wanted to talk to you about civilization. That's where I got it from. I was thinking about having Gremlins 2, but I thought that'd be far too easy. But look, you all go and get Commando, didn't you? So I don't know. And the only other thing is, if the page decides it wants to load, why is it not loading? Stand by. I had a page set up on YouTube. On just as a normal web page, so I could click over to it, and it's decided it didn't want to load. Right, it's loading now. And this one is obviously the Orca. It's going to be coming out soon, and very soon. We're talking like a week, 2 weeks, perhaps 3 weeks. Not long. But they've actually put the prototype pictures up here now. Obviously, it's crying out for some weathering. I mean, I'm going to have an enormous amount of fun making this look more metally and sort of like burnt and charred and stuff like that. There is an anchor missing here. I have to speak to Spruverse because he got me an anchor for my one, and they are pretty similar sizes to the one that I've got. But there is an anchor that sits here. Other than that, everything else has got more, to be honest with you, than what I had on mine. But it's looking really nice. A really nice model. Obviously, with the special edition of the model as well, you do get the figures as well. Look, it's all lit. All the navigation lights on it are lit as well. And I said, with special edition, you get the figures, you get the Amity board, and this as well. God, it looks good. Looks good. Yeah. I think that's it. I think I'm good. I'm going to have a drink of rum. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. And I think I'm just yeah, I've explained everything now. But check out. I said probably Christmas Eve. It might even be late Christmas Eve. But I do have something to tell you, which is going to be cool. Which is cool. It will explain a lot of things that have been going on in the last few weeks. That's for sure. But it's not medical. It's nothing medical, so don't worry about it. Okay, I'm going to try and catch up with chat. Have you seen Orca the Killer Whale? I have seen Orca the Killer Whale. Although they did drop Killer Whale in the UK for a little while with Richard Harris. I've actually got that film, Jeff. So they just called it Orca. But then they changed it back to Orca the Killer Whale. It's a great film. Have you seen The Deep? I can't believe Robert Shaw went back to the sea after Jaws and a boat movie with Nick Nolte. That's a good film. And what's the woman in it? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Good film. Goes on for a long time, though. He's going to need a bigger motor. Go on, Steve. Yep, there we go, Steve. As I said, Steve Haynes Model. Thank you so much for that, Steve. Much appreciated. Can't believe that someone gifted a load of memberships again. Just so you know, if you were a member, and then last week a load of members got added, and you're wondering why aren't I appearing on the credits card? It's because Ian and Steve and anyone else who did gifts and gifted memberships broke my macro again, so I had to reset the whole macro to get it to work again. Because if it puts a name outside of the print, like the area of the box, it just crashes. So I had to edit that. So there you go. So Rachel was Monday and Chris was Tuesday. So there you go. Do you have state pension graphic with Mr. Reeves clawing it back? No. No. Although I do understand now that you Americans, I don't know if you know this, but over in the UK at the moment, they're saying that they want for me to go to America under an Esther now. Not Esther as in my wife. I'm talking about Esther as in like the travel authority thing. They're going to want 5 years worth of my social history, my social media history. I don't have 5 years. I always delete it at the end of every year. So I have a clean record. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know. I don't think I'm controversial enough. But, you know, I'll make sure I've got my inside leg measurement, my blood type, you know, my dog's name, and whatever other information they need. Last night you watched This Island Earth. I've just got that film, Bobby Bates. I need to give that a rewatch. I've been going through this phase of rewatching old movies at the moment, like the original Day the Earth Stood Still, the original War of the Worlds. I did say last week I was going to get that Gorgo, but I don't know why. No idea. Just going through a phase. Going through a phase. Hi, Gary. How's it going? I haven't been doing my walks for a long time, Gary, you know. I need to get back out there, but you know, the weather's been terrible. The garden's ruined, and this year I really did suck up all the leaves, thinking that my garden would be repaired, but that didn't happen. Wasn't Elijah Dushku his daughter? No, it was the Milano girl, Alyssa Milano. That was his daughter. Elijah Dushku was someone's daughter, though, but I can't remember what film. It was definitely Alyssa Milano in Commando, but she was someone's daughter, and also Penny from Big Bang Theory, Kaylee Cuoco, I don't know how you pronounce it. She was the little kidnapped girl in Virtuosity, if you've seen that, with Russell Crowe. All these child actors. Eliza, True Lies, that was it. I knew it was one of them. Thank you, Grim Willows. Right. What is going on? All I keep hearing is beeping. It's throwing my chat out. Right. There you go. Yeah. Aztec W, you have to get a few again. I mean, Lou, would you have got that Commando? I don't know. You saw Commando, but only a couple of times, and that was many years ago. Look, you just answered that question. You preempted my question. Wow. That's sort of like, you know, time mechanics. That's like Minority Report, Lou. You anticipated my question. That's like Marlon Brando in Superman, answering Superman's questions, you know? Anticipating what he's going to say. Anyone see the Supergirl trailer today? I don't know. I was very tongue-in-cheek. Don't know. The Porsche in Commando is magical as it repairs itself in some shots and then breaks again in others. Yeah, there was a bit of continuity, wasn't there? There's some problems there. Does anyone see the episodes of The Adventures of Hercules? I haven't, no. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Sorry, mate, I forgot about you.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
What I mean, Chris, is it's as normal as they come for a Thursday night. I mean, before this stream started, I said to Mrs. Wayne, I've got no idea what I'm talking about tonight. And she's like, you don't have any idea what you're talking about ever. It's like, yeah. But that, I mean, I reckon we can probably take a selection of the community here. I'll be happy to be on this team. We'll have Lou on the team. We'll have Carl. We'll have Benjamin Coombe. We could be a film quiz team, I'm telling you. If there was any film quizzes around the world, I think we could give them a run for their money, definitely. Commander's a great film. They better not remake it. Well, I mean, I've just got the new Running Man. That's on digital download now. I haven't watched it, though. Don't know about that. And normal is a relative term. Yeah. Evening, Ian Pizza Ninja. You're only known for part word pizza now, Ian. I need to have you a standee. I'll make a standee of that picture I had of you in a pizza outfit. Smarty Kid, 1984. Am I planning to continue the Power Ranger build? Funny you should say that. I actually had it out today, ready to build, but then I had a delivery from Agora Models. So tomorrow it's going to be the SAS Jeep Willis. Jeep Willis. It's spelt Willis, but it's pronounced Willis. I learnt that. But no, I did have it out ready to do. So it's not going to be Monday. It'll probably be Tuesday. The reason it's not going to be Monday is because I had another delivery today, which, if you didn't know, I'm building Dave Phillips' Red Bull RB19 Max Verstappen's racing car. That came today. So I'm going to be doing that for Monday. And then Tuesday is probably going to be the Megazord again. The reason I delay it, though, Smarty Kid, is because I like to, with the Megazord, just build as many as I can until, like, the SD card gets full up. And then I'm like, okay, we'll call it a day. Pretty much what I did with that Nissan Skyline, because that was 2 hours just to do those 2 stages. Crazy stuff. But I'm pretty confident. I did have it like loosely together that my bonnet's going to close fine. So I even told you Arnie's pun he used for the guy walking on the plane. Yeah, no, that's right. I need to give that a watch again. Hi, Wayne. Would like to wish you and your missus a happy Christmas and a happy... Thank you. Thank you very much. We are really looking forward to Christmas now. Just because, look... When I'm away in Scotland, I'm going to do like a social media post just to show you where we are. And then you'll understand why we love this place so much. If you can imagine being in the middle of nowhere with, you know, just a log fire, a hot tub, a lock and mountains all around you. That's where we're going. This is why we love it so much. I said to Mrs. Rhoda Wayne, tell me you say... Lou will appreciate this because he's got a t-shirt like it. Tell me you don't like people without telling me you don't like people. But no. We yeah, it's just a great place to get away. And because it's so central to places like Castle, where they filmed Holy Grail, and Fort William and Glenfinnan, where the Harry Potter bridges and stuff, and Stirling Castle, Edinburgh Castle, not the Falls of Fallock, although it is near there. What are we going to see, Mrs. Wayne? The Falkirk Wheel. Linlithgow Palace, the Kelpies, the big horses. You've probably seen. Oh, we just can't wait. It's going to be great. You were 66 on the 9th. There you go, 66. So wait a minute. The that doesn't make you a Capricorn. What does that make you then, Chris? You're the one before a Capricorn. I don't know what that is. Not many people have got a Scorpio. Is Scorpio? No, that's there's something between Scorpio and a Capricorn. I don't know. I don't believe in star signs. I'm a Cancer, and Cancers tend to be skeptical. Yeah. Hopefully you got that one. See, I can make jokes too, Pringles Leaf. Your birthday's 2 weeks, 1 day away. Well, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's on the 29th. So how long you got there, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne? God. You've got basically... Where's my calendar? So Mrs. Rhoda Wayne is 2 weeks tomorrow. So you and Mrs. Rhoda Wayne are right around the corner from each other then, Steve. Wow. That's crazy. Finally reached my target weight of under 14 stone. Well done. Weight today at 13 stone, 50, 57. Oh, Mark Pringle's eighth. Damn you. I fell for that. In Scotland, I got my bus pass at 60. I use it for going to work. Did I get it earlier in Scotland? Mrs. Rodaway, I keep telling you we need to move to Scotland. 60's not that far away. You've been thinking Sergeant Major Zero from Terrorhawks would make a great build. Yeah, I'm still happy with the... actually, that's not too bad, actually. I still like a full-size flux capacitor, I'm telling you. What's my favourite comfort food? Nando's. Nando's, Adrian James, every time. Extra hot peri-peri sauce, pita, double chicken breast with chips. Oh, but you know, the peri-peri chips. Oh, I love a Nando's. When we went to Scotland, God, we keep going so many times. It was during the pandemic. I don't know if you remember Mrs. Rodaway. I know she's watching. We stayed in Stirling, right across the street from a cinema and a Nando's. So we went to see... We had a Nando's first, so I was in my element. We couldn't eat in the restaurant because of the pandemic, so we ate in the room. But then we did go over to the cinema, and I took her to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You know, the Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Quentin Tarantino movie? I thought it was all right. Mrs. Rodaway, oh my God, she thought it was the worst film she's ever seen. And she made it known at the end of the film. The credits were rolled, and she's like, what a piece of... I need the beep. It was embarrassing. But yeah, she didn't like that film at all. Jeff Dunn, you've sent 5 gifts. Thank you, Jeff Dunn. You've just gifted. I really appreciate that. You've just gifted Aaron Nadell, 11 Inu free, Rosario of 5256, Nicholas Bamford, and Pacers 1231. Pacers. Is that like that's an America team, isn't it? Or is it the Chewy Mints from the 80s that I absolutely adore? Oh, bless. But hopefully you're not going to break my you're going to break my blooming my card again. Thank you, Jeff. Hi, Ed. How's it going? 2 years, Bergdis. You've got your ring. You've got your Hi from Portland. Hi. How's it going? Portland as in Seattle, Portland, Oregon, I'm guessing. Not Portland down in Portlandville in Weymouth, which there's Portlands all over the world. Hi, Steve Haynes Models. You are now a member, thanks to Steve. You are now a member. Where are we? What's the airspeed of a Swift? Oh, Bergdis, thank you, Bergdis. Look, everyone's gifting memberships. McLaren, see, I don't know if it's crashed it until tomorrow, Bergdis, because it updates the macro every morning. And it is funny to see when it's just like, as an affectionate term, shitting the bed. it's a right blooming mess sometimes. McLaren Man, Tachi 98 Lep, a Tangara Roa, Paul J. You are new, all part of the channel. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. I'm getting so confused by this. Chat's all weird. You love the Christmas countdown. Oh, I'm glad you do like it. It does get surreal. I'm warning you that now. It really, really, really does get surreal. But there you go. Oh my God, Pete Cooper, thank you. We can't wait, Peter. And I tell you what, that is absolutely lovely. Thank you so much for that. It's the holiday we need. We've, you can see, again, we're arguing. We weren't arguing. I said to Mrs. Rodaway, we haven't been away this year at all, but I have obviously been to Barcelona and I've been to Louisville. So I said to Mrs. Rodaway, well, that's like business trips, isn't it? She's not buying that one. She says they're not business trips. Oh. How about this 80s sci-fi flick Runaway? I remember that with Tom Selleck and Gene Simmons. It had killer robots. That was cool. And Adventures in the Forbidden Zone with Molly Ringwald as well. That's another one I want to get. Wayne, did you work on Elmer's engine on any drafting computer systems? And how did you get the motion study work? No. Never even heard of Elmer's Engine. What is that? Adam Cooper. Elmer's Engine on a drafting computer. I don't think I've ever worked on a drafting computer. I was always basic Pascal COBOL man. I was more of a programmer than a designer or anything like that. I don't even think they exist anymore, do they? COBOL and Pascal? It's all Visual Basic and Python and stuff now, isn't it? I took a few rounds for me to realise it wasn't a poser's LaFerrari. It's a haunted LaFerrari. Yeah, if anyone's worried about the words, all the words are me. It's not AI. I've written the words, so I apologise for that. And then I was wondering, do I have to make them, what's the word, rhyme? But, yeah, nah, I didn't. That's right. The stream's going to be broken up into 2 sections, so I'll list it as part 1. Yeah, because you can only do 12-hour streams, Rules Workshop. I remember, I forgot to tell you that. It actually cancels your stream after 12 hours. And then you have to start another one. So that's why it is best to end it before that 12 hours is up. I think I ended mine after 11 hours last time or something, just to cover it. Will's Workshop. Hi, Will. Is Rachel running a book on how far you get to either finish or give up? What's she charging for a bet? Chris Hurst, I guarantee you. Yeah, I'm going to guarantee. Actually, I'll lay money on it. Will's Workshop will do it, no problems. Will's Workshop is going to make it look like a breeze compared to me. Because... unlike me, I get super stressed, but Will doesn't. Will's great under stressed. I never used to. When I was an area manager for retail, I mean, you know what retail's like. I could deal with all the stress, but now, nah, not anymore. I'm like, yeah, I can't be dealing with this. Brian Gibbs, thank you, Brian. That's really appreciated, Brian. Oh my God. This month's going to be like a record-breaking month for blooming super chats and stuff. You'll understand why that means a lot soon. You'll understand. Where are we? Orca. Oh, everyone wants the Orca. Nice, you know, is right up my street, Wayne. I can't wait to start doing the Orca, I have to say. I want to weather it. But that's something. Bet the chum buckets don't have fish in them. I bet they don't, Chris. But when I do it, they bloody will. You think I'm going to just build it? Look, I already spoke to Agora Models about this, and I said I'm going to be modding this. You know that, don't you? So I am going to be weathering it. There's some things that I've got an idea that I want to do as well. Definitely put the fish in the chum barrels. That's going to be excellent. And talking about modding it, and talking about stress, obviously I was getting really stressed on the stream yesterday, because it was only yesterday, for the Ferrari 330. So I thought, because it's the last members stream next week for the year, I thought we're going to do something different. So I thought, how about we start weathering up and doing some paint schemes for the SAS Jeep. That's something we haven't done before. And I've got the camera set up for my paint booth. I think that'd be quite a good idea, because at the moment, if you have a look at the SAS Jeep, it's all one solid colour for everything. Now, I am aware, I've looked at pictures online, that the Willys Jeep did look like it was all one colour. But when you look at things like the fabrics and stuff like that, there are slight different shades. Even as a colourblind person, I can tell that. So that's what I was going to do. I was going to change the shades of it and put some of the buckles in and stuff like that, and just weather it up a bit. Even the jerry cans, look, they need something. It's too clean. Perhaps like powder up the tyres, so it's going to have some... obviously it's been in sand and dust and stuff like that. Can't do the bodywork yet, because the only part of the bodywork I've got is the bonnet. But that's something I was planning for Wednesday. I'm just spitballing. We might not, but I just think it's a good idea. The Orca looks great. Can't wait to build it. Well, when we saw it at Telford, I'm telling you, it's amazing. Do you know when Mike's Flux upgrade is coming out for DeLorean? I've got no idea, Scott. Hopefully Mike might be on tonight. I don't know. I did receive some stuff from Mike Lane today, which I am going to be installing. He sent me a load of stuff for John Wick. So I've got the John Wick stabbing pencils. I can say that, can't I? I think I can say that. The carpets, the mats. I'm going to be putting them in my John Wick Mustang. What I was going to do was hang off until I get the new packs. If you remember, I was missing a seat. But it hasn't been shipped yet. So it's probably best to do it now, before they go in, because I'm going to have to take the seats out again anyway. So, yeah, all fun. By the way, Jacqueline Bissett, yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you, Luke. Just by you saying that name, I knew what the first name was. That's the Deep, the girl from the Deep that I was trying to think of the name of. But yeah, so that John Wick Mustang, definitely I'm going to be doing the installs for that. You've seen the Meg 1.2, really? I haven't even seen the Meg. No, I don't think so, John. Not that sort of news. No, it's too stressful. Plus, I'm over 50, John. Your birthday's on January the 1st. Is it? Oh, Bergdis, I'm going to have to. Bergdis, I think on the live stream, we're going to have to do a happy birthday to you. We have to do a happy birthday to you on the live stream, I think, next week. You think Diane Lane was in the day? I can't remember. Nick Nolte, Jacqueline Bisset, Robert Shaw. We broke his light setup too. Yeah, my light setup's completely changed. If you so the light setup downstairs changed, but in here it's changed as well. So I mean, let me give you a quick tour. Look, so over here, I've got a light over here with a fan right next to me now. I had to move the light from here because there's the oubliette, the oubli-goo, which is now full up again now because you know, I had to put my stuff somewhere. But yeah, I've had to move the lights around so it lights my face because I had to take some stuff off the desk here because I couldn't move around. There's too much stuff on the desk. So it's getting crazy. Have you seen The War Between the Land and the Sea? No. Is that any good? Is that the new Caprio film? I haven't seen it. No. Oh my God, Ian. He's gifted some memberships. You're going to break it. Reg P, Westcote Pelvis, Marcus Price, Marcus Camfield, Gergman, Muse 379, Limp Bruno, Rich Rempel, Paul B. Hoy, Diecast Room. You're all members thanks to Ian. The accident it was Jacqueline Bisset. Yep. No, there we go. We got it. Let me go back. Oh my God. You know what? This is what I mean about chat. And this is what I'm saying about catching up, right? So it's now like 25 to 9 on my time. I'm aware there's probably a 45-second delay. My little scroll bar has got this much left. So I naturally assume there's not much chat left. But when it gets to the bottom, it scrolls really fast. I know that Todd and Ian noticed this as well. And then I realise I'm like 10 pages behind. So I apologise for that. I do try and keep on top. But sometimes I just can't do too well. Look, we're back to the... So now we're talking about Elijah Dushku in True Lies. Funny you should say that, actually. I've just started rewatching Buffy again now. Have you seen them about killer ants? Yes, that was the film Them. Do you remember that? Them? That was the giant ant film, wasn't it? Ah, see? I know my B movies. Looking forward to seeing what films are coming on the telly this Christmas. Is the Radio Times out yet? I don't know. Normally it's out by now, isn't it? Yeah, that doesn't work anymore, Steve. It doesn't work. Drink rum. Yeah, this, just so you know, is the last of the dark coffee rum. So Dean Marsh got me some dark coffee rum. God, how long ago? Dean, if you're watching this, it must have been a couple of years ago. It's finished. I've gone through the whole bottle. But then everyone who's come and visited here has tasted that dark rum. So, yeah, it's done well to last. It's done well to last. As a matter of fact, what worries me more is that I believe that we're going to see Phil and Lou over here next year. And they're going to look at the rum collection that they had here when they came last time. So that was a year and a bit ago. And there ain't much left. You're going to think I'm an alkie. Can't beat the original the Helen Slater Supergirl movie. I liked the Helen Slater Supergirl movie. Today you watched 20 Million Miles to Earth, Attack of the Crab Monsters and Battling Out of Space. I've seen 20 Million Miles to Earth. I haven't seen Attack of the Crab Monsters and never heard of Battling Out of Space. That Marcus Price, it was gifted one-man membership. Thank you. Anyone who's gifted a membership, by the way, just go into the membership tab and you can see all of the past streams on there. The new Running Man was fun to watch, but not as good as the original with Arnie. Oh, okay. It follows the book more, from what I understand. Stephen King book. I will get round to seeing it. But I'll tell you a film I did watch that it's a film that I just never watched in a million years, and I just put it on just to see what the first like 10 minutes was like, and I ended up watching the whole film. And that's that Jay Kelly with George Clooney and Adam Sandler. I kind of enjoyed it. It's a very talky movie though, so it's one of those sort of emotional highs, low highs. You'd be emotions all over the place, but it is a talky movie. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was all right. Merry Christmas, Craig. You can't remake The Running Man. Well, look, they remade Total Recall, Ed. Look at what happened there. The old Colin Farrell Total Recall. That was god awful. I mean, like, I don't know. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp. I thought that was all right. I still prefer the, Charlie the Chocolate Factory. I still prefer Willy Wonka with Gene Wilder. But I can't think of any reboot that I've just thought this is much better than the original. Help me out here. Is there any? Is there any reboot that's been just better than the original? I still prefer the Christopher Reeve Star Superman movies. No. Someone help me out. There's got to be one. There's got to be one. And I'm talking about reboots. I'm not talking about sequels. So, like, I think Aliens is better than Alien, although a lot of people will probably disagree with me there. But no, reboots. No, can't think. I even like the original Fantastic Four movie with Chris Evans. It's better than all the other ones that we've had out at the moment. Your Megazord's finished. It looks amazing. Yeah, I've seen you putting that together. It's big, isn't it, Will's Workshop? Is it heavy as well? Is it like Agora Optimus Prime kind of heavy? Because it looks like it is. Oh, look, you've just answered my question, Mac 3D. Don't forget the snow chains, Wayne. Well, I'm going to check that it's got what the weather's like first, obviously. That remake for Explorers has been in the works for some time, Just like Short Circuit, there's been that's been in the works for some time as well. I know Dimension Films had the rights for that Short Circuit at a time. But you know what? Sony are going around promoting Short Circuit again now. I don't know if you was aware of that, because it's got an anniversary coming up. So whereas obviously you've got the controversy with Fisher Stevens, I am wondering if they are thinking about getting behind it again. Because they did say if they're doing a remake, they would keep the robot the same as it was. They wouldn't change the robot. So that could be interesting. Any plans to go on holiday to a tropical island during Christmas? No, I'd love to. You know what? Again, me and Mrs. Rodaway were talking about this. You can take your Bali's, your Seychelles, your Mauritius. Give me Scotland any day of the week. I'll be happy in Scotland. Aztec Dummy, yes, fantastic videos on the Nell build. Love that film. That's got to have been a joke though, Lou. That spaceship, because in certain angles you can tell what that is. You can tell what that is. Someone must have they said, like you do the. Has anyone ever done this? I can't believe I'm admitting this. You draw a rude picture and then someone's got to make it not look like a rude picture. That's what it was. Someone sculpted the start of a spaceship and said, right, we want you to build a spaceship out of that. And that's what they did. That's what I think. That's my theory on the whole subject. No, your super chat's still there. It does disappear after a while, Pete Cooper. It was definitely there. Look, it's still here on my screen. Look, there it is. As you can see. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's it might just drop from the top. I don't know. I don't know how these things work, Pete. It's still on my screen. It's like lodged at the top, so I can still see it. Your birthday's December 26th, so you're 3 days before Mrs. World Wayne. That's crazy. Boxing Day. Do people tend to buy you like Christmas presents and just bundle it with a birthday present as well? I bet you don't get two separate presents, do you? I bet you they're giving you both things at the same time, or just one thing and say it covers both. I don't know. But being out of nowhere, with just a lock of nature all around and a log fire going in normal life for June, and so I can understand what you're looking forward to. Yes, definitely. Definitely. You know exactly where I'm coming from. Yeah, a few hours behind the chat. Come on, Berg, just give me a break. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Well, I think I'm doing well. Your weakness is chocolate. Well, I hope not, Mark, because do you understand? You Americans, you're going to think this is crazy. So, who is it? Nestle are no longer allowed to call Blue Ribbon. And what was the other one? They're not allowed to say they're chocolate flavored anymore. They're not allowed to say they're made with chocolate or they're chocolate bars. They've got to say they're flavored chocolate because there's not enough chocolate content in the chocolate now to call it chocolate. This is the laws in the UK. I don't know if you've heard this story, because apparently the price of cocoa at the moment is like through the roof. So they're substituting it with other things. So things are now chocolate flavored. They're not chocolate. Pretty crazy. If you like the extra hot, have a chili recipe you may enjoy. I love the extra hot Twisted Rhino. When it comes to that, I'm the one sweating there with those things. But no, if I was on death row and I had to have a final meal, Nando's double chicken breast in pitta, extra hot with peri peri chips. Yeah, definitely. What's your favourite rum to drink? I'm drinking it now, Adam. It's the Kraken. It's the Kraken, closely followed by the Dead Man's Fingers that Lou bought. I think it was Lou's idea to buy that last year. And we've already gone for a bottle of that. I've had to get another bottle. You love Cadbury's cream eggs? Yeah, I like Cadbury's cream eggs. I mean, because I agree with Mrs. Rhoda Wayne on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You've got supporters, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne. You bought a Heroes box and I've eaten them all. Well, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's terrible. As a matter of fact, if Phil was online, he'd appreciate this as well, Spruverse, that she got an advent calendar, a fabric advent calendar where you open one door a day. If everyone's got an advent calendar, you open one door and you get your chocolate out and your little picture and you celebrate it and it makes that one day closer. No, not Mrs. Rhoda Wayne. She's opened them all. She's opened this whole box of fabric up, spoiling what she's going to have for the month. All 24 days. And she's sitting there like, I'm not even sorry. This is why Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's not allowed advent calendars. Because she can't be trusted with them. Mince pies with cheese is delicious. Well, if you want two foods which go together and you won't believe for life, I've probably told you this, I'm sure I've told you this in chat before, two foods which go together that you wouldn't think go together, and if you haven't tried it, try it, trust me. Yeah, dairy milk chocolate and cheese. Yeah, a big slab of cheese on top of some dairy milk chocolate. Eat that, you think it's the most gorgeous food you've ever tasted. Cheese and chocolate. Cheese and chocolate's also supposed to be a remedy to make you dream. So if you don't dream very much or you don't have many dreams, apparently cheese and chocolate makes you dream. I don't know what the truth is on that, but all I know is freaking delicious. The old English name for Swift is wind. You're not kidding. Oh my God. You're going out for Christmas, are you? Oh, bless. Well, we've got, see, this is some of the drama for this year is that, see, we were meant to have my dad for Christmas, but he's got so bad now that he's not allowed to leave the care home without a trained medical nurse. And obviously that time of year, we just can't get a nurse to do that. So what we're going to do is, he likes Chinese. We're going to get Chinese and bring it into the care home. And we're going to have Christmas on Christmas Eve in the care home with all of us there. And then what we'll do is on Christmas Day, we'll pop in and say hello. And then we'll come back for dinner. Yes, I saw the Ramesses exhibition in London. Where is that, Bobby Bates? Because it's a VR thing as well. I was showing Mrs. Rhoda Wayne it. She loves anything Egyptian or anything like that. Just in case you missed it, Hachette Germany have a 1.6 scale Volkswagen Golf GTI. Really? Oh, I didn't have the GTI, but I used to have a Golf as well. It was a red Golf. Funny enough, I had a blue Peugeot, but I had a red Golf. Out of all my cars I've owned, I still miss my Orion, my Ford Orion. I love that car. And my Mark III Escort, but the Mark III Escort was the XR3i, and then when the insurance group went stupid, that was it. That car had to go. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. I do like how it keeps track of everyone's memberships. I think that's brilliant. Just so you know that the one ring isn't actually the final ring. There is something else. There is another level above that for 3 years. I think there's one all the way to 5 years. So I know a possess la Ferrari. Yeah. And like the alien is lamenting. He's lamenting about a great white shark. But like, I mean, tomorrow's one. Look, you can have tomorrow's. I'm not going to give you tomorrow's video because I think that'll be spoiling it. But I'll give you an idea of what tomorrow's video is. if I pause this, tomorrow's video is going to be. We haven't seen that for some time, have we? Now you can understand why I'm trying to link the stories together. Jill already has a cough. Oh no, it's not that flu that's going around, is it? Thanks for the confidence boost, Wade, or the pressure hype. No. You're going to walk it, Will's Workshop. No problems. Just don't do what I did. Yeah, when you have to have a break, have a break. Have a coffee. Have some biscuits. Have a chat with a wife. Have some food. Don't feel compelled to rush back instantly because it screws you up big time. Yeah, Will reads the instructions. Yeah, I use the Force, Chris. Did you realise there is a setting now on YouTube? I don't know if I could set it up. Let me just have a quick check. That apparently, how many of you watch me on the phone? How many of you watch me on the phone? Because apparently there's this new feature now. I did get an email about it, but I haven't set it up. You know what I'm like. That apparently when I'm streaming now, it will automatically crop my live stream and make it whatever it's called, portrait for just watching on like YouTube Shorts or something like that. It won't let me turn it on though. I think I have to do it before the stream starts. But look, I'll show you here. Hello, Faith. How's it going, darling? So on the monitor here, look, see dual stream. Automatically generate a vertical crop version of your shorts feed. It's pretty cool, isn't it? All this new stuff that they give me. 50 Shades of Sand colour. The Jeep would be silvered up due to the sand wearing the paint off. True. I wanted to have it more, more dusty, if you like. Yeah, I'm going with the whole Ghost Protocol from Mission Impossible. You know when that sandstorm comes in and then you see the state of the cars afterwards? I want that sort of look, which I'm going for. I'm not flocking the car. Oh, you're flocking everything. Your Faith's best friend, really? Oh, hello, James. I froze up. I'm okay now. I've only dropped 1.9% of frames at the moment. Is the light thing working? The deep? Boys. What? Is the light thing working? What are you talking about? What are you talking about that? I haven't turned it on. Oh, the light on and off you're talking about, Faith. Yeah, yeah, Darren's right. Everyone broke it, so that doesn't work. You could put some black paint on the jerry cans with a torn sponge to add some chipping weathering. It's an idea to do, but again, if you look at some of the pictures of the live ones around, let me just minimize this, of an SAS Jeep in those colours, they really did try to colour match everything up. In fact, the only things that seemed to be different colours were the blankets, the seats, and obviously the wheels. Everything else was the same colour. Vincent's staying on, Faith. Once I uploaded the XO... Oh, what happened there? Oh my God, I'm so behind on chat. It's just jumped. It's just jumped and I'm behind on chat. What's the time? Okay, I've got 10 minutes to do this. Bissett's shirt in the opening scenes of The Deep will live with me forever. It's the reason I watched the film, Alex. Come on. The news is that Fan Home are going to sponsor away a new house to store all the models. 4 bricks a month for $12.99. It's funny, Mac3D, where the people that do come here and they see all my storage boxes, their jaws hit the floor. It's like, oh my God, look how many there. Little Killer Ants was phase 4. It was. I only remember them, though, if we're talking B movies. They were like giant ants, weren't they? It was an ant film, not a B film. Ah, very clever. You didn't get any rum? Where's all the rum gone? We just talked about the Supergirl trailer. I didn't think it was like it hasn't moved me. It hasn't moved me. Yes, I believe The Running Man is a better book. I mean, a lot of his short stories were the Long Walk. I watched the film and they changed the film to the book, but the film was good. Book's way better. Tommyknockers is a good book. Film was the TV movie was terrible. TV movie had Tracy Lords, from what I remember. Tommy Knockers. Did you see the 1997 movie of Titanic? I won an award for that, Adam. I was working for Blockbusters at the time, and we had a pre-sale competition of who could sell the most Titanics before the movie came out, and I did well over 2,000, I think it was. I got an award for it. The remake of The Thing, yes, there you go. There's one. Is that it? Is that all we can think of? Is The Thing? Oh my god! Did you get the pineapple rum I sent you? I certainly did. It's downstairs. I love that pineapple rum. I'm slurring my words now as well. That's probably what I'm going to hit soon. 3D Craft Gabbing. It's the next thing I'm going to hit, because obviously this is now spent. This is what we call dead now. It was a prequel. Okay. But no, I'm talking about reboots. What sci-fi movie would you like to see remade? A good version of Blade Runner. An interesting version of Blade Runner. Oh, I'm taking that to the grave with me. I just can't get into it. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just so boring. And I can't even get through the old Ryan Gosling and the sequel that they did. I don't know. Was the sequel good? Blade Runner fans, what did you think of the sequel to Blade Runner? I can't even tell you what. 2255, whatever it is. I don't know what the number is. CGI gremlins? That's not going to work. No, you can't have CGI gremlins. Most people you know, including family, give me 2 presents for Christmas and my birthday. Oh, that's good to hear. I think they do the same with Mrs. World Wayne as well. I'm doing okay, Ramon. I'm doing okay, although I really am trying to catch up with chat, and it's just not happening tonight. Do you know if we have 2 parents with 2 different religions is a question that I cannot figure out? If you have 2 parents with 2 different religions is a question. What? It's not even that hot. You're a wimp. Faith, I've got the fan on at the moment. I'm baking, and I've got a hoodie on as well. M&S do a proper 1.5 kilogram cake tin. It even has coffee chocolates in it. Well, there you go. I still have my Quality Street and Roses. Sometimes Celebration, sometimes Heroes, but I love my chocolate. I had to take some dairy milk to America in Louisville this year, because you can't get the British chocolate in America. Your dad had an Orion. You can still remember the reg. Wow. That's crazy. My first reg car Rules Workshop, I said that Mark III, the original Mark III, not the XR3, was a white, just a Mark III Escort, CTA 263Y. That's my very first car. It is the time machine. You watch on your phone and TV. Oh my God. Both at the same time. I suppose you could chat on the phone, can't you? So that makes sense. The remake of The Fly was interesting. Actually, that was a really good film, although The Fly 2 was terrible. The Blob? I don't know. The original had Steve McQueen, didn't it? I've only seen the remake once. Yeah, the sequel to Blade Runner wasn't great. It's not just me then. You buy yourself gifts during the year, the latest being the K1 Max. Yes, you're loving that printer. How much have you used it? As a matter of fact, has it had any motionless times at the moment yet, Will's Workshop? Or has it been hitting it constantly? Because my son wants me to make him a mask, but as you see, I've got a small problem of a space station on top of it at the moment, and I need to move that back here as well. But I need to think of some good pulley winch system, because I think the space station will fit up there, but it's getting it up there. It is quite heavy. By the way, just so you know, that 1/6 scale Mustang, I got my measurements completely wrong. I said 16 pounds. I didn't mean 16 pounds. It's 16 kilograms. Alexa, what's 16 kilograms in pounds? It's 35 pounds. 35 pounds, 16 kilograms, that 1/6 scale Mustang. Now you can see why I'm having trouble lifting it. Crazy stuff. Don't let Wade drive it, Ian. What's that? Wheels Workshop. I bought myself an F1 steering wheel, the first item of many for your new F1 simulator. Oh, I'll have some of that, Ian. That could be fun. We could do racing competitions on a simulator. Oh, bless you. Okay. It's time to go, people. Thank you, everyone who super chatted tonight. This is the last live stream of the year, but please, please, please join myself and Mrs. Worldaway next week for a 2-hour stream starting at 7 o'clock for the Christmas quiz of 2025. There is prizes. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of rum. Mrs. Worldaway's probably going to have a gin. Although she's at school the next day, she probably only have half a gin. And then that'll be the good way to send the year off. But it's been fun. I really enjoyed that. Take care, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow on the Agora Models SAS Jeep. See you later. I still haven't done an outro. I need to do this damn outro. Take care.